Welcome to Get the Facts, the show that gives you information on the latest topics. I'm Theodore Henry. In the aftermath of a hurricane, while we focus on cleaning up and rebuilding, it's also important that we protect our health. Today we're joined by Michael Williams, Director of Environmental Health in the Ministry of Health and Wellness, and he's here to discuss the key health concerns following a major storm and what Jamaicans can do to stay safe. Sir Williams, welcome to Get the Facts.
Thank you very much, Theodore Henry, and to your viewers and listeners. Happy to be here.
Great. It's been a wild week.
Yes, indeed.
It's been a wild week,
indeed.
Melissa. And after a major hurricane, what are some of the most urgent environmental health concerns?
All right, so following the passage of Hurricane Melissa,
Yes.
which was a Category 5,
Yeah.
the major concerns has to do with water safety, food safety. Then there is a whole thing of persons becoming injured. We lost so many of our health facilities. Then there are persons who were living with existing health conditions that may have been exacerbated.
Right.
And we have new situations where persons can become ill with waterborne illnesses.
Yeah.
Food supply, the risk is high that you could have contaminated food, foods that were not properly frozen or chilled. They thawed, and persons think it hard to dispose of those food.
So we cook them out and
They
sell
cook them up, season and sell them.
Ah.
You could also have a situation where persons would have raided like a fowl farm that lost the birds through drowning.
Yeah.
And cleaned them up, got them, put them into the food chain. There are many things. So some of the concerns that we see are really critical. When you look at the loss of persons' home, it also means that persons would have lost their sanitary facilities, their toilet facilities.
Right.
Where will those people go?
Right. And are they cognizant of, maybe you go over there and you relieve yourself, it gets into the water that people are walking.
Exactly. So these are big concerns. People are outdoor now to the elements, sun in the day and the dew in the night. And so their health can deteriorate under conditions like that. They become more vulnerable. Then a little later now, you're going to have the prolific breeding of vectors of diseases like mosquitoes. You will have more rats and mice running up and down because their harborages were washed out. And if you think of the cane fields, it happens all the while.
Yeah.
Where when the cane fields become flooded, the rats run out and they invade the home. So there are many risks involved.
Right.
So some of the big risks that we are looking for that may happen is like you have outbreaks of waterborne diseases. So you're talking about things like your gastroenteritis. It could be dysentery. When you have situations where you have lack of potable water to wash hands and you're preparing food, or the food itself become contaminated, you can have various waterborne illnesses.
Well, I want to touch on outbreaks, potential outbreaks. Let's clarify that. You said potential. Could happen. MOH would be assessing, watching, looking for these things. How does MOHW go about their assessment?
All right. So pre-Hurricane Melissa, we have public health inspectors. We have a cadre of roughly 600 public health inspectors who carry out various environmental health tasks. We talk about food safety. We talk about water quality monitoring. We talk about environmental general sanitation.
Vector control.
Vector control. You have institutional monitoring. You have, we talk about port health and quarantine. So this cadre of public health inspectors are in various places doing different activities to ensure that your food, your water, your institutions are safe. We have public health inspectors that work at the processing plants, Jamaica broilers, Caribbean broilers, to ensure that the poultry meat is fit for consumption.
Sir Williams, if I can come in here, it's interesting that people might say, okay, now is the time we have to rebuild this and rebuild that. But I'm impressed that these things have to happen alongside the clearing, alongside the rebuilding, because we don't want sickness to now become a national concern like that.
Right.
And I want to zoom in on the water. Water is life.
Definitely.
And there are many people who are concerned about the tap water. How can people make tap water safe, and what should they be doing in terms of storage?
All right. So post Melissa, public health inspectors are on the field already the day after the storm passed. In fact, they are out there in their numbers, and we'll be checking for things like your water suppliers, NWC being the major supplier, your municipal corporations, and you have some private suppliers too. So we're out there testing the water in the tap. Right now we're doing tests for chlorine residual. Chlorine is the disinfectant that purifies the water. And we also do sampling, take samples to the lab to find out if there are any pathogens, any germs in the water that will make you sick. And so we go to the suppliers, we go to the distribution system. Apart from that, let us say you're in a community that the supply has been washed out.
Right.
So we go and we do health education. Yeah?
That's happening now?
Yes, man. We inform the community. You have to boil your water.
Boil?
And when we say boil your water, we're talking about you want it to boil, it bubbles for at least 1 minute.
Right.
To ensure that you kill your germs.
Okay.
Let us say you're out of gasoline or things to light a fire. You can use chemical. You can use household bleach to put in your water. And we say 2 drops to every liter of water. And when we say drop, we don't mean you turn over the cap.
Literal.
It's use a spoon or a clean utensil and just put it in the bleach cover. 2 drops to every liter. So if you have a gallon, that's 8 drops.
Yes. Okay, let me jump in right here, Sir Williams. We're going to pick up with this, but we have to go to a short break right now. The discussion will continue with Michael Williams, Director of Environmental Health in the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Okay.
Welcome back. I'm still speaking with Michael Williams, Director of Environmental Health at the Ministry of Health and Wellness. We're talking after the passage of the storm, environmental risk factors.
Right.
And we broke at making water safe.
Beautiful.
You gave us boil for a minute.
No.
Make it bubble up.
Let it bubble for
a minute.
At least a minute.
Right. You gave us the drops to water ratio. You can
using household bleach.
Right. And
after you add the bleach,
yes,
you have to agitate it properly. Shake the container properly. And you allow it to stand for 30 minutes before you drink that water.
Sir Williams, can you give us the equation again? The drops equation.
All right. So we're saying that for every liter of water, 2 drops of bleach, household bleach, no bulk bleach. Bulk bleach has a lot of additives which are not safe.
Okay.
And 2 drops per liter. So if you have a gallon of water, that is 8 drops. Now let us say that the water is a bit cloudy.
Right.
If the water is a bit cloudy, you have to strain that water. So you use a very clean material and you strain the water.
You mean like cloth?
Yes, clean cloth.
Right.
Yeah, if you have a clean marina that was washed and put aside, you can use something like that.
Okay.
People have even said paper towel can help to strain. And you strain to get rid of any debris because people might be using rainwater. So get rid of the debris, add your bleach, agitate it for a good minute or so, half a minute, and then you allow it to stand for 30 minutes before you drink. Lastly, if you don't have any bleach, you can't light a fire. We have noticed that we had a good sunshine, about 2-3 days of good sunshine after the rain.
Yeah.
Ultraviolet light.
All right.
If you put the water in a plastic bottle, 6 hours in the sunshine can kill the germs.
What sort of plastic bottle we're talking?
It would have to be
those 5-gallon bottles.
No. We're talking about like a liter bottle or two. Yeah.
So smaller is better.
Yeah, because the sunlight has to penetrate it.
Right.
6 hours, a longer time now.
Right.
To purify the water.
Smaller is better.
Yeah.
Got you. Now, you spoke about potential outbreaks. I'll bring back some of the things you mentioned: dengue, gastroenteritis, infections, leptospirosis. Rats are out there relieving themselves. What should people look for as risk factors and symptoms? Those two things.
All right. So, illnesses normally come with signs and symptoms. Although you have some people with a good immune system who can may be infected, but still good. So when we're talking about like your dengue and your Zika, chikungunya, it comes with fever, headache.
Watch for the fever. Watch for the headaches.
Yes, and sometimes rash will be there, among other things. Fortunately, if it doesn't get to severe cases, stay home, drink your fluids. Most people get well.
To self-resolve.
Yes. Like your leptospirosis, we encourage people not to wade in stagnant water or after a flood.
Right.
Because you can get some little scrape, abrasion, and the leptospirosis germ can burrow through. You become infected. Right. So you have to be careful where those things are concerned.
Okay.
And we encourage people to just be safe. Don't do things that will expose you to the illnesses. Food safety. Very critical. And so, your food supply, we encourage people to buy from a certified outlet. We're talking about an outlet that was licensed to sell food. Food handlers have their food handlers permit, and the outlet is licensed as a food establishment. And the license should be affixed in the establishment so the public can see.
And part of this, buying from an established place, it also, that sort of place will likely be inspected by
definitely
inspectors you spoke
definitely
of. So there's a chain of safety that they can take advantage of.
Even the jerk man that people go to should have his food handler's permit with him.
Yes, true.
He should have his bucket of clean water and soap to wash his hands.
Look for these things.
Look for these
just the smoke.
No, don't let the aroma of the jerk chicken. Look for these things. We're talking about food safety. Don't, if you hear people selling chicken for $30 a pound, run away from that. Now, fish, $100, no, run away from that. Risk are high, and we have people who will do all kinds of things to make money. So buy from the certified outlets. Just also, Mr. Henry, we talk about immediately after the storm, a lot of shops, supermarkets may have been damaged. So do not buy any canned stuff without labels. Or if it is dented or corroded, don't buy it. And goods, the label must be on, it must be in good condition, not moist, not dirty, not dented. These are some of the things you look out for when you're buying goods. And as you say, if you stick to the certified outlet, you should be pretty much safe.
This one might be a little tricky to give very definite details, but when it comes to sickness right now, we've had a lot of infrastructure loss, especially out west. When it comes to sickness, persons develop these symptoms, it's not self-resolving. Is there any directive, any direction you can share with our viewers? Where can you go? What can you do?
Let us say you're in Black River, St. Elizabeth. The hospital was severely damaged. And some of the health centers, in fact, we are in the process of reopening health centers, I think, from yesterday. Remember now the hospitals are there to deal with your serious cases. So your health centers, the primary care facilities, are reopening. So if you're ill at home, or the person is ill, take them to a primary care facility or a private physician where they can get some care. But don't stay at home and use a little home remedy and things get worse and worse. Seek medical help for those who are ill.
Got it. Got it. Finally, what advice or recommendations does MOHW have for citizens to prepare, and this is hard to say, for the rest of the hurricane season?
For the rest of the hurricane season, Theodore, we're going to start having the mosquito problem. Melissa blew away a lot of the adult mosquitoes. But remember now, Melissa put water in places that we didn't expect.
Yeah.
So we're going to have the mosquito breeding, prolific mosquito breeding. So we want you to go out into your yard, do source reduction. Remove your cans, your bottles, your containers that breed mosquito. Start with yourself and your home.
Yes.
We want you, if you have a mosquito problem, wear long sleeve clothing, long pants, and where you can use DEET, repellent with DEET, to protect yourself. Also, we are asking you to continue to exercise vigilance as things are not yet together. Down the west and in southern, electricity may not be back for another 3 weeks, a month, or 2 months.
Yes.
So certain food kinds you would want to stick to them, like your canned food stuff. And restaurants, again, make sure that they are certified.
Yeah.
And certain things that you used to do, you just have to put it on hold for now. Because you're in a crisis situation, continue to boil your water. If you don't have that means, put a little bleach in it, as we told you. And try your best not to become injured, as healthcare is rebuilding just now.
And under strain.
Under a lot of strain, right? And if you're ill, seek medical attention.
Yes. Yeah.
Among other things that you can do. But it's a really perilous time we're in now, and we expect our citizenry to really do what they can at home, protect themselves, protect the young ones, the vulnerable ones, the young children, the elderly, persons living with existing conditions.
Got it.
Do what you can.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all the time we have for today. We've been having a discussion with Michael Williams, the Director of Environmental Health at the Ministry of Health and Wellness. This has been Get the Facts, and I'm your host, Theodore Henry. Until next time, stay safe. And remember to take the necessary precautions that Sir Williams led us through today. Take the necessary measures, protect yourself, protect your loved ones, look out for your neighbor throughout this recovery period and the rest of the hurricane season.